Hello Internet, this is part 5 of my Players Cup 4 qualifying run, so let's get into it. Let's see if we can keep on winning, because we've been doing pretty well so far, haven't we? So yes, there's been some previous episodes. Please go and watch those if you would like to, if you haven't already. Nice to see we're playing people with a higher rating than us as well. Okay, so one of these teams with both Venusaur and Sun and Kyogre and Tornadus, and also Porygon 2 as well. That's kind of awkward for this team. Yeah, it is very awkward for this team, because I feel like I do need to be going with Whimsicott leading for speed control, but Whimsicott, and are they going to lead with Urshifu? Cinderace wouldn't want to see Kyogre. Regieleki wouldn't stop Trick Room. Oh man, this is awkward. Okay, I'm gonna go with Cinderace and Whimsicott with Calyrex and Regieleki. Okay. This is a very awkward team to play against, because there's like these three very defined sort of different modes it's got. Like Venusaur is definitely going to have Weather Ball, isn't it? We can make that assumption right now. The Urshifu is going to be the dark one on that team. But are they going to lead with the Urshifu? They are leading with... okay. They're kind of splitting the difference, really, aren't they? Well, okay then. Well, okay. I'll Tailwind, I guess. But the problem is, if I Dynamax my Cinderace, then I can't stop Trick Room, because my Whimsicott doesn't have Taunt. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go for it. I am just going to go for it. Ooh. Torkoal. Kyogre. Weather Ball. Okay, it's not going to have the Chlorophyll boost. I am going to be a flying type. We are going to get some decent damage into this Kyogre. This is not a turn one that I expected, but I will take it. Maybe he's got Torkoal in the back then? I always like... he won't have Torkoal. Porygon 2 and Urshifu is so good against my team, so it will be one of those. It's the Venusaur Dynamaxing. Okay. So he's doing this because I'm assuming he's got Kobe Berry, and I'm also assuming, well, and getting the Rain Up obviously means fire attacks will do this damage as well. So he is putting eggs in this Venusaur basket. I could, if I really wanted to, swap the my Calyrex in for Unnerve and Airstream him, but like, maybe it isn't going to be a Weather Ball then? Maybe it's going to be the Vine Lash just to get the residuals going. It could be an Ooze into the Whimsicott as well. Yes, it is the Weather Ball. It is Max Geyser. Which, okay, doesn't even two-shot us, because we are not a water type. We're definitely not a water type, but we're not a fire type. Okay. That didn't go too badly then, did it? Does a Moonblast knock Kyogre out from there? I'm just going to Moonblast into the Venusaur. This is one of the advantages of... Okay, with Kyogre's gone, which is kind of good, I guess. One of the advantages of Moonblast over Dazzling Gleam is, obviously it does more damage, you know, single target, but there is the 30% chance to drop special attack as well. Which, you know, almost 1 in 3 is a decent chance. We don't get it here, but maybe we'll get it in the future. Okay. Is this the Tornado's coming in now? Because if he Tailwinds... Yeah, I mean, like, if I deny his Tailwind... Well, I mean, I can't deny his Tailwind, but I mean, if he Tailwinds is not knocking out my Whimsicott, that's what I'm trying to say. And then I'll have the potential to do the same thing again. Or will I? The turn after. So I'm just going to try and double into the Tornadus here. I still think it's going to be... I think it's going to be the Urshifu in the back. I do think it's going to be the Urshifu in the back now. And did I bring the Regieleki? I think I did bring the Regieleki, didn't I? Okay, that's not good for us. I suppose I can't Encore him next turn. Is he using? He is using, okay. I'm imagining it. Okay, I thought he would be doing that into the Whimsicott, yeah, because I didn't think that would knock the Cinderace out. And I have still got the Sash on my Whimsicott, which is a problem for him. Oh, of course, yep. Okay. I have got one more turn of Tailwind here, don't I? And his Dynamax is ending now. So if I put Calyrex in, then it is so obvious for him to just swap the Urshifu in which case I could go for Astral Barrage, but if it's Porygon 2 in the back, then, you know, I don't want to be locked into that either, do I? If I put the Regieleki in here, then I don't threaten the Venusaur at all. Yeah, we have still got Tailwind for one more turn, so I could just I am gonna Astral Barrage, and I think I'm going to Helping Hand here, because if he, like, I could Encore him into Protect. Maybe that is the better move here. But if he Tailwinds here, I can just Tailwind next turn, can't I? So him Tailwinding isn't an issue. And I think a Helping Hand Specs Astral Barrage should knock the Venusaur out from where it is. That's why I'm going for this move. If he does swap the Urshifu in, then it might even put it in range of Extreme Speed from Regieleki. Oh, it's the Torkoal. Okay. That, well, you know, you heard my thought process earlier on in this battle. Yeah, I thought it had to be Urshifu or Porygon 2. Yeah, that's fine. Or is it fine? Because now the Venusaur comes in with Chlorophyll and in the sun. Ooh. Maybe that's not fine. But Venusaur can't one-shot Calyrex, can it? I'm going to get the chip damage here, though, from the thing. Oh, this... Ooh. Maybe I should have Encored. But if I Encored, he could have swapped around and he would have been able. I think he would have been able to get into a position with Venusaur in the sun, but I don't know. This is actually pretty scary now. Yeah, because he is in Tailwind and in the sun. He's definitely targeting the Calyrex here. I can't stall out the sun or his Tailwind, so it doesn't really make any difference what I do here, does it? I have to just attack and hope. This Venusaur hasn't done much damage. Okay, well that helps, doesn't it? This Venusaur hasn't done much damage, like with the Weather Balls, you know, the Max Geyser and whatever, with the Max Ooze not knocking the Cinderace out. The Venusaur didn't seem like it was very offensive. Like, it wasn't Life Orb, was it? So, I think we was always going to be safe there. Yeah, okay. Good. Good, and that was potentially a very tricky game. I'm very surprised he didn't bring the Urshifu or the Porygon 2. But let's continue battling. As if you've been watching, you know, my qualifying series here, you will know that, you know, I'm working in the morning. I'm recording all of this. I'm working, like, you know, both today and tomorrow. I'm recording this Saturday evening, Saturday night now. It's, yeah, blimey neck. I need to be in work in 8 hours time. That's depressing. And then every day next week as well. 12 days in a row. Okay, so we're finding, yeah, it's taking its time finding us an opponent now. And we're getting in range where it's like, well, you know, if we win one more game, like, is that actually going to be, is the bar going to be low enough so that actually we could stop there? Like, I'd love that, but like, I think 2 more wins and maybe we could think about stopping, but we need to actually win this game first, don't we, to think about that. But okay, yeah, so again, 2 dark types. Kyurem is interesting. Right, this is definitely a game for Cinderace and Whimsicott leading with Calyrex and Regieleki or Indeedee again. Because the only reason why I would want Regieleki here, I think, is to Electro Web, to match like his Electro Webs. Indeedee could be useful. Well, I'm saying no to Urshifu just because it's got the Reggie and the Rillaboom. So it's either Regieleki or Indeedee that I'm going to go with here. I'm going to go with the Regieleki. I just feel like it's right. Yeah. So in previous videos, you will have seen me saying that yes, this is my team. I did, put this together. You know, I've been using this for a good amount of time, and my patrons will know in the Discord how long I've been using this and everything. But the other team that's been going around, okay, with the same 6 has got bounce on their Regieleki, and I am now seeing the merit to bounce. Do I want to be Dynamaxing my Cinderace here? I think I will. And I'll try and airstream into the Urshifu. And I will, it's not necessary, is it, this turn? But I will Tailwind. Maybe I should have just gone for a Helping Hand. Although a Helping Hand airstream I don't think will still knock the Clefairy out. Yeah, I don't often Dynamax turn 1 with this team, which is one thing I like about it, actually. there's the follow me. Like I was thinking, well, you know, I could go for a knuckle or high jump kick or whatever because a wicked blow will then at least be resisted. But yeah, maybe I should have gone for the helping hand, because then maybe with the helping hand boost this turn, it might have put it in range of knuckle for the next turn. No, it wouldn't have. Okay, and that's not even a 2 at KO on Cinderace, which is quite nice. Alright then. Alright then, well, okay. If that's how you're going to be, let's do that. And, like, the threat of Sing on Clefairy. Like, do I just try and double into the Urshifu and force to follow me, or do I respect the Sing or whatever? Or Icy Wind potentially, and Fireball the Clefairy, and because you know it's probably a sash on that anyway. Or will another Airstream? I am going to Airstream again, just because he might swap the Incineroar in on that, and I don't really want to Pyro Ball, you know, Fire Move an Incineroar. I should have doubled the Urshifu. I knew I should have doubled the Urshifu. Ah, that's really frustrating. Because obviously it's going to be Sash, isn't it? Icy Wind wouldn't have been the threat. Sing, why was I so threatened by Sing? I mean, it's Sing, isn't it? So, oh, okay. I'll have that. Is the Kyurem going to come in now, or is it going to be Regieleki? It is the Kyurem coming in now. Okay. Okay. Do you think it's weakness policy? No, he hasn't got any way to activate his weakness policy himself, has he? So I don't think it will be. Probably just Life Orb then. So now, like, again, it could be the Incineroar coming in, but I'm going to Fireball into that. And I'm just going to Moonblast into the Kyurem. I don't think it's weakness policy. On looking at his team, he doesn't have any way to activate it himself. He's staying in. Okay. I can't remember if it was this video or the last video, but I was saying, like, one of the advantages of Moonblast was the potential of the 30% special attack drop. Now, if we get the special attack drop on the Kyurem here, that is actually pretty good. I went for the fire move here because at least then I would resist ice. Like, I did go for flying the last 2 moves, so would he really go for the max ground into a flying type? I don't think so. So maybe it is just the ice move that he's going to go for here. But Moonblast will do a chunk. That's definitely a chunk. That's a critical hit, that's why. And there is the drop. And there you go. And he did go for the Hellstorm. Into the... Okay, so poor Whimsicott's not going to survive this still. But it's a -1 Kyurem now. And that's one of the reasons why I like... Moonblast. Do you think it's in high jump kick range? Is it going to be Regieleki? His own Regieleki. I think I have to put my own Regieleki in here, don't I? Just because if he brings his Regieleki in, my Cinderace is not looking happy. It is Regieleki. Okay, this is where I'm missing my Scarf Regieleki from my last couple of teams. But also, this is why I've not got bounce on my Regieleki, so that I can have Electro Web. And it's situations like this where actually it's going to do a lot for me. Okay, I have to Electro Web, but who do I target with Cinderace? I think I'm gonna double into... If I win the speed tie and hit the Pyro Ball, then I'm looking good. Yeah, and also he might be doing that. I didn't think he would, but that was another one of my considerations. Oh, and of course, I've got silly Barry. I've just spent the last bloody half of the game airstreaming. But we win the speed tie anyway. Do we hit the Electro Web then? That's the next question. We do. Okay, good. Yeah, so, okay, it's silly for me to forget that. In which case, if I was going to make that move, I really could have just gone for an extreme speed and Pyro Ball into the Regieleki. Yeah, okay. And now, as long as we just, you know, put this thing in range of an attack from Calyrex, we should be good. So I'm going to Pyro Ball. He's not going to double max guard, is he? But I will just Pyro Ball anyway, just in case we miss and knock ourselves out, and then he knocks the Kyurem out, and then we're not doing any damage to it. Well, just a wild charge. So yeah, I'll Pyro Ball just to force him to knock us out as well. Okay, right. Well, you know, we've won another game, people. And we're actually, you know, at a decent rating now, aren't we? So we'll do one more game. If we get to over like 1660 or whatever, like if we win the next game, then maybe that'll be it, and maybe I can go to bed, and maybe all would be good with the world. So please, please, let's win this game against someone from Japan, I think that looks like. Ooh, it's another one of these teams. Now, I don't mind playing against other Calyrex teams unless they've got a Landorus there. They've got a Landorus there. So I think... Do I still have to go Whimsicott Regieleki? Let's go Whimsicott Regieleki with Calyrex. And Indeedee? Indeedee or Urshifu? He's got a lot of speed control as well. He's got, you know, 2 potential Earth Streams. He has got Tailwind, potentially Icy Wind on the Tapu Fini as well. So I'm going to go with the Indeedee. I can't really be too confident that my Urshifu will be faster than his Thundurus. Or his Calyrex, I suppose. Okay. I'm actually really nervous now, because this is like, you know, if I win this game, then maybe it's all over. Maybe I don't have to do any more. But they've gone with Whimsicott and Calyrex, which is interesting. I mean, I have got the Dark move here on my Regieleki, haven't I? Is it Sash? Calyrex? Does the Landorus come in now? Ah, these are the choices. I don't think his Calyrex Dynamax is. I'm not going to Dynamax myself. Okay, good job I didn't Dynamax then. Okay, I'm not Life Orb boosted anymore though, so that isn't going to knock the Calyrex out. And he's gone for a Trick Room. He has gone for a Trick Room. Well, we don't want that, so I'm going to try and Encore that. Oh dear me. And he's going to try and eject my Regieleki out with his Whimsicott, isn't he? which either I let happen or I can extreme speed around his Whimsicott to prevent that. And I think I like that, actually. I hope he doesn't Dynamax the Calyrex here. He's not Dynamaxing the Calyrex here. Oh, I didn't need to extreme speed there, did I? Because silly Barry again. No, actually I did need to, because, okay, I don't mind. Oh, and he's gone into my Whimsicott. I don't mind. Because, yeah, the Whimsicott would have been assuming... Well, I mean, maybe the Calyrex is slower than the Whimsicott, you know, and then the Calyrex would have moved first. I don't know, but yeah, okay, so the Calyrex is stuck into... that. Electro Orb should knock the Calyrex out here, won't it? You know, I'm not even going to risk missing. He's got Encore as well. Well, what a game. What a game. Oh no. Oh no. Well, he's got Trick Room up now. I should. Man, I should have just, I guess. I mean, obviously hindsight is 20/20, isn't it? I didn't think he'd have Encore on his Whimsicott. Because now he's in Trick Room, obviously, and we're not looking too good. Now he will just swap his Calyrex out. Ah, that is annoying. Well, I didn't anticipate Encore from his Whimsicott. If I had, then yeah, I should have just Moonblasted the Calyrex, shouldn't I? And now this Landorus is probably going to go through our team, which is not what we wanted. Okay, I am going to Moonblast that because if he's, you know, if it's Urshifu coming in, then it's Urshifu coming in, and I'm going to Wild Charge. Oh, I'm locked into Extreme Speed. Ah, man, that's not good, is it? It's too late to swap now. So if it is a, yeah, then they'll just knock out my yeah, then they'll just knock out my Whimsicott, won't he? Okay. Well, this this game really could have gone better. Like, if he's airstreaming, like, my Tailwind is ending soon. If he Quakes, will my Whimsicott survive that and get the Moonblast off? Rockfall. Well, no, I'm not going to survive that, am I? No. No. And Quake would have been close as well. Well, if there was a Sash on, I needed both to go down. I needed both to go down there, didn't I? So my Tailwind has worn out now. I can't put Indeedee in because I can't, can I? Wicked Blow through Protect, I'll just get knocked out. I have to put Calyrex in. I have to max guard here. But the question is, do I leave Regieleki in, hoping that they're going to knock the Regieleki out, or do I swap Indeedee in, thinking, well, they might be thinking Calyrex could be sashed, so we have to double into that. This is a big turn, because if I can get Indeedee and Calyrex in together, then I'm gonna swap. I'm gonna swap and hope he doesn't target what was the Regieleki. I mean, the game would have been difficult if he didn't have Encore on his Whimsicott as well. But it's just funny that I caught him out with Encore, then he caught me out with Encore. But yeah, I'm really hoping he's doubling into my Calyrex here. Because he knows that I was locked into extreme speed. He knows that my Regieleki was absolutely useless that turn. He probably knows that Specs and haven't got Protect. Okay. It's the water Urshifu, Barry. It's the water Urshifu. I'm an idiot. Okay. I need my Indeedee. I need my Indeedee. I need my Indeedee. It's as simple as that. Oh no, this is wrong. I'm still eject button on the still eject button on the Regieleki as well there. I mean, I made this move hoping that I would take the double, the Surging Strikes and the Max Quake. It doesn't look like I will. If I go for a Follow Me there, then yes, I do get an attack off with the Calyrex. Yeah, I'm not going to survive this, am I? But then I can't win from there anyway, because like, okay, yeah, maybe I knocked the Urshifu out. It's the Trick Room that did me in there. And that's extra frustrating because this could have been the game to finish it all for me. And now I'm going to have to stress and play some more games. Oh man, I cannot believe that Encore. If I just Moonblasted into their Calyrex as well, it would have been okay. One more turn of Trick Room. Okay, so let's Expanding Force. And I mean, we can't really do a whole lot with Regieleki here, can we? And if Expanding Force knocks out and a critical hit on the Landorus, maybe we can do this. Critical hit, please, critical hit. Oh, it doesn't even knock the Urshifu out. Damn. Oh, he does knock the Urshifu out himself. Oh, but now, okay. We just needed one more turn of his own Trick Room there. Or we needed the it was Life Orb Landorus as well. Because, I mean, alright, yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that his his Calyrex will have Expanding Force, won't it? Or some other move to hit my Indeedee with. Yeah, one more turn of his Trick Room there then, and we could have actually won the game. But it doesn't matter what happens here. Okay. Okay, you don't have Expanding Force then. But I mean, just if there was some way that my... how tantalizingly close is this? Just if there was some way for my Indeedee to knock out the Landorus from here. I mean, I guess he did that just so that Earthquake was single target, but I mean, yeah, I mean, what can I do here? I can't protect out his Earthquake PP, can I? I just needed the critical hit with the Expanding Force to knock his Landorus out the last turn Trick Room. Goodbye, Judy. We were so close. We were so close. We were so close. But, you know, this is what happens, isn't it, in these blooming things. So, okay, end of this video then. It looks like there will be more videos. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.